चतुर्मुखेश्वर मुखैः पुत्रपौत्रादिशालिने नमः सीता समेताय रामाय गृहमेधिने. This verse says that to that person who keeps thinking about the great attributes, the auspicious attributes of Ram, Sita, Lakshman, is blessed with prosperity, wealth and good health to the entire family. Ram had left with Lakshman at the advice of his father Dasharath along with the great sage Vishwamitra. They arrived at the banks of river Sarayu, had a bath in it, and then they crossed that particular river. Now they had reached the middle of the forest, and now Vishwamitra called both Ram and Lakshman and said, "Hey Ram, hey Lakshman, you will have lots of deeds to be performed in the forest, not only now, but for many years together from now. So it becomes very important as human beings that you have some good powers that protect you against the poisonous plants that are there in the forest. I should also teach you how to overcome fatigue, hunger and thirst, because there will be days where you will be wandering forest to forest, hilltop to hilltop, without food, without water." So these days you find a lot of the children from our generation going abroad for their higher studies. And when they go abroad for higher studies, they are ensured that they take a list of vaccinations given by the doctor. So when vaccinations are important these days, Vishwamitra knew for the very fact that Ram along with Lakshman would be going to the forest. And as a Kshatriya, he needs to win over fatigue, hunger and thirst. Hence, to ensure a great journey ahead, Vishwamitra provided two good vaccinations called as Bal and Atibal. So these are the verses that denote what kind of vaccinations Vishwamitra provided to the duo Ram and Lakshman. Mantragramam grihanatvam balam atibalam tatha na shramo na jvaro vate na rupasya viparyayah na cha suptam pramattam va dharishyanti niruttaha na bahoho sadrisho virye prithivyam asti kaschana. These are the lines that describe what kind of Bala and Atibala mantras which Vishwamitra taught the duo Ram and Lakshman. It was night time, all of them slept. The next morning at 4, which is the start of Brahma Muhurtam, Vishwamitra got up and looked at Ram, the beautiful way in which he was reclining. He said, "Kausalya supraja Ram purva sandhya pravartate uttishta narasharadula kartavyam daivamanhikam." Hey Kausalya's son Ram, the tiger amongst men, get up. It's high time that you get up and perform your duties. This particular verse is one famous verse from the entire Ramayana that has been used in another great composition called Suprabhat, which is a composition sung in most of the Vishnu temples early in the morning to wake up the Lord, which is called Suprabhatam. There, this verse has been used. Kausalya supraja Rama Purva sandhya pravartate uttishta narashardula kartavyam devamanhikam. Kausalya. Now remember, Vishwamitra is waking up Ram, not Kaushalya. So he should have said Rama uttishta. He should have begun the verse with Ram. Instead he says Kaushalya supraja Rama. Why does he begin it with Kaushalya? According to Shastras, a mother has more rights on her son than the father. So Kaushalya had more rights on Ram than Dasharath. But Dasharath, who was having lesser rights than the mother Kaushalya, stopped Ram from going with Vishwamitra. He caused all possible hurdles to Vishwamitra when Vishwamitra sought the help of Dasharath by asking his eldest son Ram. Dasharath was the one who said, I will not send my son Ram with you, Vishwamitra. But Kaushalya did not open her mouth, come in the front and say, Vishwamitra, I will not be able to send my son Ram. When Dasharath agreed, even Kaushalya agreed. So, Vishwamitra was very grateful to Kaushalya, saying, Hey Mata, you who have more rights than the father Dasharath did not stop Ram from coming with me. I am very grateful to you. As a sign of gratitude, as a sign of gratefulness, where do I put your name? Well, I shall put your name in that particular verse which will be famous throughout the world and in the entire universe. And he said, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. Hey Ram, who is the son of Kaushalya. Why did he put the mother's name and not the father's name? Because it is the mother who has been praised by the Shastras first. Upanishad says, Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava. Though Ma comes after Pa. Pa, Pa, Ba, Bha, Ma. Ma comes after Pa. So it should have been Pitru Devo Bhava, Matru Devo Bhava. Even then they have put Matru Devo Bhava first because Janani, Janma Bhumischa, Svargadapi Gariyasi. That is why you never say fatherland, you always say motherland. You never say father's tongue, you say mother tongue. So everywhere it is the mother which comes first. Hence he said, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. While Ram was still lying, Vishwamitra should have said, Hey Kaushalya's son Ram. So he should have said, Kaushalya Praja Rama. Instead of putting the word Praja, he said, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. Why did he put the prefix Su? So Supraja means good son. Does that mean we are all bad sons? That is a question that we need to answer to ourselves, which I will not be able to comment upon. But why has he put the word Supraja? It means even the posture in which you sleep denotes what kind of an organized or disorganized person you are. When Ram was sleeping, he was sleeping in such a beauty that he looked even more beautiful while he was asleep. He was not sleeping like any of us, probably me, with legs apart, with mouth open, with little saliva coming out from my mouth and that has been dried up, with little drops of water that would come from my eyes and get dried up, and with my eyes open or closed or half closed. His eyes were completely closed. He had that little smile on his face even while he was asleep. His one hand was as a handrest to his head and the other hand was to his hip. Saptaprakara madhye sarasija mukulod basamane vimane kaveri madhyadeshe mrudutara panirat bhogaparyanka bhage nidra mudra viramam katini katatataf parshvavinyastahastam. That is how he was sleeping. So the posture in which he was sleeping itself was indicative of how great a good son he would be. Hence Vishwamitra said, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. That name which is capable of giving all the four purusharthas, be it dharma, artha, kama, moksha. That name which is the quintessence of all Upanishadic meanings. That name which has been uttered by Lord Shiv towards Parvati, saying that this is the crux of all the 1,000 names of Vishnu. That name called Rama, Ram, was uttered by Vishwamitra, who said, Kaushalya Supraja Rama. Hey Ram, you need to get up. It's already time for the sun to rise. And we have lot of duties to perform. You are the tiger amongst men. Wake up. And when he said, Kartavyam Daivamanhikam, Did Vishwamitra remind the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Sriman Narayan, who has now incarnated as Ram, saying, "Hey Ram, it's time for you to perform your duties"? Never. What he intended was, as a Brahmin, now as a Brahma Rishi, I perform the Sandhya Vandhan. I get up in the morning, take a vessel full of water, stand before the sun in the east, raise my foot little above, and then raise my hands, raise the vessel, turn it down, and put the water called as Arghyapadyam. I do the Arghya Pradhan of water right from the top to the feet, looking at the sun. What do I utter? I say, Dhyaya sada savitri mandala madhyavarti narayana sarasijasana sannivishta keyurava nakara kundalavan kiriti hari hiranmaya vapuhu dhrita shanka chakraha Shri Dwaraka nilayachyuta govinda pundarikaksha rakshamam sharanagatam. The one who resides in the middle of the sun system, the solar system, the one who is the indweller of the entire sun. Hey Bhagavan Narayan, I offer this water to you. This is what I have been telling all these years, Ram. But I am so fortunate that the person to whom I was offering Arghya every day is now next to me, that is you. So, it is not I who is reminding you to perform your duties. Only if you get up and stand, I will be able to offer the Arghya not to the Surya but to you, Ram, because the one who is inside the Surya is no different from you. Kartavyam Devamanhikam. Ram got up, so did his brother Lakshman. Let's see what Vishwamitra had to tell to both of these brothers, because Vishwamitra was very good a storyteller. He was not as bad as me. He was much better to me. Let's see what kind of little and big stories Vishwamitra has to offer to Ram. Because Vedanta Deshik, a poet par excellence, says, Kushika Sutta Kathita Vidhita Nava Vivida Katha. Kushika Sutta. Vishwamitra was also called as Kaushik. Hence he said Kushika Sutta. Kathita, he narrated Vividha Katha, different stories, but in a very new fashion. So he says Nava Vividha Katha, because something that is old is never relished. Whereas if there is a new version to it, probably what we call it as a remake to it, then it is relished much more. So he says Nava Vividha Katha. Let us listen to those new, good, different versions of stories from Vishwamitra, what he had to narrate to Ram and Lakshman in the next episode. Thank you.